through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Makes the ground. It's Webb. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. And now they got themselves a lead.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So the Seminoles offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Webb. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Rodgers. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Has the first down and more. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a...
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to 29. The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Off over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Trying to find some room. It's Rodgers. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short hands. It's Bell. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's caught across the middle. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding space at the 20. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it in the open. Great move there. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Big throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Zips it down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to them.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdowns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Toss play to the outside. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. They'll lose 5 on the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. A misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Galloway. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. They're going to run it here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Now the lineup to kick the extra point. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Galloway. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
He breaks free. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Webb. Finding space at the 20. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
But another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.